Hey guys, Angus here. Today we've got the BlackWater BW1911 R2 CO2 BlowBack Airsoft pistol. If you're interested in picking this up after you watch this video, there'll be a link down below in the description to airsoftStation.com where you can buy it for about $115. Now with that being said, let's chrono this gun. For this chrono, we'll be using standard 12-gram CO2 cartridges, as that is what this gun operates off of, keeping in mind the gas to temperature changes. As far as temperature goes today, it's about 90 degrees out, very bright and sunny as you can see. As far as what BBs will be firing through the chrono, we've got Elite Force 0.2 grams. Let's go ahead, shoot this thing. Alright, so the chronograph is set up. Keep in mind, these are the first shots off of a brand new CO2 cartridge. Let's find out this FPS. 363.4, 348.2, 355.3, 343, 333.7, 337.7, didn't read, 332, 321.8, and 324.6. Alright, so going ahead and taking a look at the chronograph results there, frankly I'm pretty pleased with what the BW1911 is producing as far as FPS goes. First couple shots of the CO2 cartridge, we originally saw about 350 to 360 feet per second right there in the middle, and it gradually began to drop down, eventually dumbing down to around the 320 to 330 feet per second area. Personally, after the last CO2 gun we chronoed, I'm very happy that this didn't have all the fluctuations. It just gradually dropped down and kind of sat at that one area, which frankly I think that FPS area is perfect for this gun, because not only would this probably be allowed in CQB, you could also use it outdoors as an effective sidearm, which as far as range and accuracy goes, we're going to go ahead and test that out now by taking a few shots downrange at a target placed about 75 feet away. For this test, we're going to have our hop-up adjusted using the same CO2 cartridge, but we will switch over to 0.25 gram BBs. So let's go ahead and see how accurate this weapon is. Alright, so we've got our target set up downrange. Sorry, this is a crude launch here, but you'll find it works out pretty well for these tests. At about 75 feet away, 0.25 grams and an adjusted hop-up. Let's see what the BW1911 can do. Alright, so taking a look at the results there from that accuracy test, frankly I can't complain. In an ideal pistol range of about 75 feet, frankly that's where I'd be shooting from if I ever pulled out my pistol. We saw pretty good accuracy. Out of all the 16 shots that were fired downrange of the target, I think 2 missed. The rest came into contact with the chair or went through that narrow opening in it, which to me counts as a hit. If there obviously was something there, it would have struck it. So overall, the accuracy with the adjusted hop-up here is pretty darn good. The hop-up seems to be very effective. All the BBs stayed tight directly in that area. Great groupings as far as that goes, and .25 certainly do work very, very well. Something to note though about the gun is I went to do a second half of the shooting test, so to speak, so you guys could see some extra shots instead of just 16. The gun actually ran out of CO2, and I had fired 50 shots out of it, so showing me that at least from this particular cartridge, or just handling the gun right now, that it's not the most CO2 efficient thing in the world, but maybe it was just a fluke. More on that later in the actual review. Combine the pretty good accuracy there with a solid FPS of around 320 to 330 when it dumbs down a bit, and frankly, I think you've got a solid sidearm. Overall, the BlackWater BW1911 R2 CO2 BlowBack Airsoft pistol is pretty darn effective as far as performance goes. I definitely run this as a sidearm personally, and I think it would work good in CQB or woodland play. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Deathcore Airsoft's performance test of the BlackWater BW1911 R2 CO2 BlowBack Airsoft pistol. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.